Yeah, we're live now. And nobody says anything. Fantastic.
Well, you told me I had to type and not talk.
You
to
can talk.
Temper.
No, to Temper,
And-
yes. Because talking to chat while I'm trying to do things
you get-
isn't irritating.
You get shitty when we talk over your intros.
Yeah.
Well, when I start the intro, normally you guys come in and, you know, we have a little bit of banter first.
This is
Alright.
today's banter.
This is
Skelly.
this is
We
Get
had-
ready
today's
for it.
banter.
We had not
Oh,
even started with banter before you went live.
Yeah.
You can't carry on banter that did not occur.
Well,
You
Yeah.
just scared away the banter with the live.
never gets any easier. Anyway,
All of the banter.
We'll
Last
always blame
time on
you. We'll still
Dragon
talk over you.
Banter.
still banter while I'm trying to segue into actually starting. See?
You
Well,
wanted
They're
banter.
perfect.
You
It
asked
happened.
for this.
It happened.
Plus, I don't
Gotcha.
remember, because of how sick I was, I only remember, like, the first while, and even then I'm like, do I remember that? Or was that something else? Like, was that the week before?
Oh
Because
god.
I was so fucked last week with the
Yes.
migraines and the COVID test, and just, yeah.
A bit.
Mm.
Oh. Sorry. I've got a desk fan that I can take off its charger and dock and put it places. And I have put it on the back of my neck, and it is great.
I put it places. So.
Okay.
There's not much
goodness.
there's not
That's
much
getting
air
wet.
for it to blow down there, so the back of the neck is gonna have to
Excuse
do.
I mean, if you took your pants off.
That's true.
Oh,
Anyway,
hey, we'd never know.
But don't do that. We have company.
I think they just left actually. But anyway,
I was gonna say,
Strike
wait,
now.
you got company? In these trying times?
What?
yeah,
Our flatmate.
one person.
Flatmate has a single person who is fully vaccinated over.
Exactly.
Ah.
Anyway, last time on Dungeons and Dragons, the team got some stuff, not a lot, off of the old people that they had killed as they were coming down the crater side.
Mostly paid delivery.
Yeah, just a little bit of gold.
Ooh,
And a little bit of stuff. Also a couple of coins. And a magical quiver of arrows that
Oh yeah, that was cool.
that can continuously refills its.
Yes.
But I also found a note that
Oh.
described 1,000 gold bounty on
Oh yeah, I remember us being insulted about the bounty.
on descriptions of yourselves plus Jamie and Joe. So you guys went back to Relavallor and talked to the king. Asked him if he knew a quick way back. He basically said, not really. Go talk to the druids. You can stay in Jamie's house for a night if you want. And you did that.
made our own breakfast there for the first
Yeah.
time ever.
Yeah.
What do you mean it doesn't
It was
just
weird and
exist?
dissatisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you
Had a dry piece of toast and some black coffee.
Yeah.
Not a great time.
and you went back to Glenvalor. Met up with Izu and his dad and Yubri and Micaiah, and asked if you could get some transportation to get you back to the Eastern Kingdoms quickly. They teleported you via plants to the other side of the glowing forest, which cut off
With
like a
Micaiah
day's-
joining us.
Yeah, Micaiah decided to join. Yeah.
And Alia's conflicted because she's like, "Yay, kitty!" But this is the one that wasted all the kitty.
Cat. Still currently a cat.
I know.
Yeah.
Ailey has pussy problems.
Haley does have pussy problems.
And she also has a problem with Micaiah.
Yeah. Anyway, make it through back into Copper Night. Go back down to the train station. go all the way around to Hiroga. We are now middle of the night. Hop out of the train station and trying to
Also picked up some of our stash of
yes.
spice as well.
checked on your
Yes.
stash of spice.
And-
Still a few pouches in there.
Ailey somehow did pretty good hiding those again.
Yeah.
You did,
And
yes. I
have
remember that.
snuck around, trying to find your way out of the city. Yeah. On your way out of Hiroga, you want to stick around, and currently looking to get out the gate, and has spotted 2 guards. Just
Oh,
chilling.
that's right. I forgot that that's what we were up to.
Yes.
Because Ailey was getting impatient and was about to just walk on up. By not wearing her disguise, she was gonna disguise herself.
Yes.
Because they'll be like,
Yes.
wings? What? But yeah, but Ailey was giving everyone a bit of a chance to figure out what's going on first, or she just walks in.
Hmm.
So, what's the plan?
I have no
How-
idea.
So I've got Codswell well trained, right?
Yeah, well enough.
What if I get him to steal something from one of them and run off with it?
Then they would
Is
chase
he
after
faster
him,
than me?
And they'll follow him.
and he has.
And we
What,
can
they
get through
might
the gate.
do to him?
He has.
He's faster than humans.
Yes. Slightly.
That is true.
How do we get him back with us?
And then, he can drop it, circle back around. I mean, what are they gonna do? He's faster than them. He can run through the gate after. We can, hide in some bushes or whatever. And I'll whistle him over. Like, please, Codswell up. And I can... Let's see. Got the slots right. Because I can cast Speak with Animals to tell him this. Specifically.
Oh, yes.
Rather than just sort of bad directions. Cut straight to the source. What do you guys think? Too far-fetched?
I
far-fetched
see what you
enough.
did there. You fetched. Oh, hilarious.
The sky.
Genuinely,
Well, it's
mate.
that or Ailey and Varys have to strip off completely naked so that Ailey can actually carry Varys over the wall, but then the rest of us still have to make it over with their stuff.
Well, no, that's why Ailey was just gonna walk on up.
I mean, I feel like
We are
we are
not
in...
walking on up, Ailey.
Why?
I'm not-
They don't know what
If we were gonna...
like.
Oh my
Their
god,
description
literally
of
had
me
paid
is completely
descriptions.
different.
It's really fucking not.
Also, you have no
I
idea.
have horns and wings. That's not written there. They're gonna be like completely different person.
They're gonna
just
be like,
horse and
huh?
ginger.
You look like this, super weird person that I'm gonna talk about casually in conversation, whether or not I know about a reward, and then people will start talking, and then I'll put 2 and 2 together. Besides, how are the
But
rest of us
still
supposed
get
to
us out of the gate for now.
You, singularly.
No, I'm
mean-
the distraction while you sneak out.
To be fair, Ailey is pretty distracting.
Take a
But
drink.
that's also gonna blow our cover. A dog who came from this island and looks like a lot of the other dogs around, nowhere near as big a deal, and wasn't even on the poster.
No, it's not
No,
described.
that is fair. I just worry for how potentially bowstring happy these guards may be. If they
Well,
shoot
that's
one
why
of
we'll be
us, it's
watching.
not a huge deal. If they hit Codswell up, I would hate to see that.
Well, that's why I'll get Codswell up to steal their bow.
I'll be back in a moment.
I mean,
think
it is a
Matt's
big
having
stick. That
sneezing
makes
fit.
sense.
Yeah. Sorry, Ailey?
Ailey needs to check on the sneezing cats.
So Haley will not
Well,
be
cats
fine.
not
singular. If that is, if you are using your magic stuff to give him a proper
Mm-hmm.
battle plan, as it were, I can get alongside it.
Okay. Oh, let's actually cast it properly.
I don't know if
There we
casting it
go.
even ticks off the spells properly. Should probably check just in case.
It doesn't.
don't
That's
feel
why I
like
did
it
it
does.
manually.
Yeah.
No, so I did it manually. In any case, we don't pay for this software, so it works just fine, doesn't it? You pay for what you get, and you pay nothing. Well, for the most part. All right.
All right.
All right. It is at the GM's discretion as to how well I can communicate this and persuade a beast for a small favor.
I mean, you are.
You're his master. I don't. Feel
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
that doesn't
pretty
really
in tune.
count.
Yeah. So you can basically ask him whatever you like, and we'll see what the deal is.
Mm.
But you're still gonna have to talk to him.
Okay. Yep. All right. Well, Codswallop, here's the plan. We need you.
Whoa, what's going on right now?
I'm very worried.
Dude,
Cass
I've
will
spoken
be
with
mad
you
at-
before. You know what this is.
But I've never actually understood what the fuck you were saying.
No, we've cast this before.
Not on Dog Codswallop.
Not on dog's wallet.
You've talked
Really?
to other animals.
I swear I have. Okay. All right, fair. Oh, sorry, buddy. But you understand me better now?
Yeah. Yeah. This is cool.
Cool.
Liking this.
That's magic.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
This
I'm
is
on
how
board.
most people understand me. Nice.
Sick. Right. What
That's
do you,
always my new favorite NPC.
Love you, pal.
what do you want?
Yep.
What can I do?
So we need a distraction so we can sneak out of the city.
Okay. Okay.
So I need you to go up all friendly like to the guards and then steal that guy's bow and run off with it as fast as you can. Being very careful because we don't want you to actually get hurt so that we can sneak out.
Might be
Alright,
a little high
so
up
you
for
can-
me to grab it, but I'll give it a shot.
Codswallop, you know you're a mastiff, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't.
You know if you
I
stand
don't
on
know
your hind
exactly what
legs, you're
that
taller
is,
than them.
But
If you jump up, you're
Yeah.
taller than they are. You can reach. Buddy, you got this.
I'll give it a go. I said, jeez.
Okay. I'll
Giving
give
me
him
dog
those weird
anxiety
pats.
now.
I'm sorry. I'm
Dog
sorry. I'm just saying. From where I'm standing, you've got the capabilities.
Well, you
Oh,
never
Alright.
you never get me to fight or anything. I just feel a little low on my abilities.
I don't want you to get hurt. I
Okay.
care about you more. These other guys, they chose this, but we never had that conversation. So we just thought you were a pal of ours. If you want to get in on fights, we can organize some stuff.
Well, hell yeah, that's what I'm all about.
Skelly. Alright.
Nice. I mean,
You
he
want
is
out.
essentially a war dog.
Yeah,
It's my dog. I should be voicing my dog. I mean, no. Yeah, fair. All right. So once you manage to get that, if you can't reach the bow, grab
I'll grab
something else from them. Yeah. Preferably without maiming them,
No promises.
because we don't actually have any beef with these guys.
We've literally not
Love
even
you, buddy.
asked them a single thing. We don't know if they're hostile to us at all.
I'll do it.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. And then run down the street. Make sure you get a fair way down so that we can get past. And then you can drop it and then circle back. But try to be quick because we want you to make it out the gate as well.
Got it. You,
Yeah,
you want me
you're
to
much
go?
faster than these guys.
I would say so. Alright, you want me to go now?
Alright, alright. Is everyone ready? Is Ailey here?
Ailey, you
Yeah.
back?
Yep.
Oh.
Well, my hand is all tingly. I
Okay.
think I'm allergic to something on the cat.
Probably. Maybe the cat?
Oh,
The
no.
rainwater.
Wash
no.
your... If you are, wash your hands right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, before you touch your keyboard. And
Pyro,
way too
go
much
wash
as
your
well.
hands.
I will go wash my hands, but I have
it-
already touched my keyboard.
Just don't do it more. Yeah.
Go...
Go,
yeah,
go wash your hands, and then give your keyboard a wipe.
We would prefer to not have a big allergic reaction right now.
Yeah.
Maybe down 2
Dangerous stealth
people.
mission.
And it's Alexis in the middle of a stealth mission.
That's... Yeah, that's the thing that we'd be worried about. We'd just be like, Ailey's really quiet because Ailey's stealthed. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Anyway,
Yeah.
cool. Well, Coswallop has a certain bound in the step now. So he bounds off towards the guards.
It's my boy.
As he gets closer, he starts to slow down a little bit, turn into like a little walk. The guards seem to notice him as he approaches, and one of them kneels down a little bit, tries to beckon him over, that sort of stuff, and then Codswallop gets close enough to the one that's kneeling over, brings his head up to his leg, and then seems like he's like chomped down on him, as they kind of freak out, but he bounds off away from them, seemingly something between his jaws, as he bounds southbound around the wall's perimeter.
Okay, go.
Go, go, go. We've
So
still
we
got
just-
our, like, nothing to see here stealth thing going on with my other spell.
Yep.
So
Okay,
other people won't
so-
be looking for us because they're not guards. So we're
Pass that address.
very, very quiet and
We just have
shadowy.
to roll.
Do we still need to roll?
No, you guys are stealth.
Or
before.
does
You're
our previous
stealth,
stealth?
free stealth,
Yeah, our
previous
previous
stealth
one
rolls.
carries on.
Yeah, those
Alright,
terrible stealth
sweet.
rolls that you.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, there's two auto. Yeah, there's two ones there.
Go, go, go. Alright, so we
Alright, so you approach the
run
gate.
through the gates.
You approach the gate and you
Okay.
attempt to open it. Does not open.
Shit,
Fuck. Ailey,
is it locked?
take this lock right the fuck now.
It seems like it's locked.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I found a hay fever tablet.
Perfect.
Wondrous. Could you please pick
Good.
the lock?
Just in time to come and pick a lock. It's
Oh,
not open.
I'm picking a lock. Okay. Hang on.
Thank you.
I'm
don't
just
have time for
watching
Da,
behind us.
da.
Okay.
See what these guys are doing.
La 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 la.
Well, you don't
Holy
see them
shit.
anymore. So
Oh,
holy
thank
fuck.
fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, that was the quickest lockpick I've seen in,
Yeah.
in my D&D career. Thank you, Ailey.
What
Yeah.
is D&D?
What?
Yeah. So you push on the door and it seems like it's not going to open, and then Ailey sort of gets up close to it, bumps it a little bit, and then it pushes fully open somehow.
It just makes me think of the escape room that we played that no one could get the door open, and then just like one guy was like doof, and it just worked, and we're like, how?
Yeah. Cool. So the gate is now open. You guys
Let's go.
make your way.
We scurry through.
Yep.
Scurry back
Leave
through.
Scurry,
leave a
scurry.
small gap for Codswallop to get through. Well, a Codswallop sized gap, but like we're not opening.
So
the
not
gates
particularly
wide or
small, but
anything.
like it's not all the way open.
Yeah.
Okay,
Are you standing by the gate?
so we're looking
Or are
behind
you,
us for
like,
Cod's wallet.
waiting for him at the gate, holding it open for him? Are you looking beyond the gate to check for him, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking through the gap, but we're still moving away from the gate.
Cool. So you see,
that makes sense.
you see
Yeah.
Codswallop bounding down the main thoroughfare, brandishing something in his mouth. As he approaches.
Drop it, you little shit.
He's not. He can't hear you at the moment. And he's bounding.
I know. I'm just.
And you can see off in the
Just-
distance two.
Okay.
Two
Okay.
guards
So is my
trying
speak
to.
animal still up? 10 minutes. Yes.
Yeah. What's
Okay. Okay. So can I? Will this work? Can I also use my cantrip? No, he's not gonna understand. He won't.
No,
God damn it.
not your authoritative.
He won't. His intelligence is not. God fucking damn it.
Codswallop, what have you got there? A knife. No.
Well, I told him what to do. He didn't do it. Dogs will be dogs.
Yeah.
He still grabbed something.
Yeah,
Yeah, you see very clearly as he gets closer that he is holding a short sword in his mouth. um,
Well, does he truly know the difference between a bow and a short sword?
no, he probably doesn't. He just
like a
he
weapon,
assumed
yep,
a
alright.
weapon, and he's like, okay, that would probably hurt. I'll grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he makes it through the gate. And you guys slam it back shut.
Close the gate.
I have to roll to
Bam.
lock it, or can we just lock it?
You can try if you want to.
So I can try and lock it?
I mean, I
Oh,
feel like
shit.
they saw him go through it.
What kind of gate is it again? Did I miss that?
What?
Is it just a wooden door? Like, what
It's
kind
a
of gate
big
is it?
It's just a
Gate.
big gate.
I'll
So
be
it's a-
back
it's
in
a
2 seconds.
Pretty big key.
Then we should just get the fuck out of here then, instead. Okay.
Okay, you're not gonna try and relock?
Well, I don't know. Do the others want Ailey to relock it?
If you want to, go ahead.
It's not the sort of thing
I need to
Ailey
start
would
moving
do.
anyway because I'm slower than you are.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright, Ailey will try to relock it. How do you do
Same
that?
thing. Use the same tools, just
Roll
the other
these
way.
These
tools.
tools again.
It's certainly easier to lock it than it is to unlock it.
Well, that's good, because that was nearly a 2.
Oh my god. Still a 27, for God's sake.
Sorry, I'm back.
Remember? She took an
Damn!
expertise and
Damn,
tool
you're
skills,
good.
remember?
Yeah, so it's.
But it was afterward already trying to unlock all those vaults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, God damn it!
Yep.
We learned from the experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, you hear it click locked. Sounds like it.
Keep hearing weird thuds that I presume is the cat.
Sounds like it really got locked. Really locked.
Nice.
Yeah,
I hope they don't have a key.
you are now
I mean, the guards, they probably do, but let's go.
in a constructed part of the city. Buildings made of wood and stone. Houses and all that. It seems like it's pretty fancy construction on this side of the city. As opposed to no, actually, the other side of the city is pretty fancy as well. That you've come through Chicken Church in the north. Those are the ones you've been through. Yeah, both of those are pretty pretty up places. The first few places you pass on your road are houses, and the rest seem like closed up stores. As in, it's the middle of the night and closed, not like.
Not abandoned.
Not boarded up. Cool.
So,
It's really
Make your
gonna be
way
somewhere out there.
out of the city, you're gonna just go out into the grassland. You're not
Somewhere
gonna
out
make out
in
along the
the
road.
field. I don't know.
We need to find somewhere that's decent camping. But you said
Yeah.
grassland.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically,
Shall I roll to find
if you
a
want to.
good spot that'll keep us hidden, but will also...
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
Cool. Survival?
Yep.
And it's grassland, so
Nice.
good thing, too.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You find a nice sort of dip in the landscape as you make your way across the plains. That would shield you a little bit more from being discovered. And as you still have passive armor traits on, I would say that you're magically healing the grass as you move past it, so it's unnoticeable.
Yeah.
I stand on the grass and it just springs back up to where it was.
Yeah. And even if you didn't,
How
you've got a
like-
druid, he would probably do the same thing.
Mm.
So, anyway, yes, you make camp for the night in the middle of the grasslands.
Excellent.
What's the plan?
We should still have watches because
Yes.
people are
Alien
out for
What
us,
first is
even if
you-
they are pathetic.
So
Alien's
Ailey's-
fine.
Well, I need to give Codswallop some jerky because, like, good boy.
Oh yeah.
And also now we have a short sword.
Yeah, it's just
Ooh.
a regular short sword.
Yep.
I think most of us can use
Cool.
that. So just put that in the bag of holding or something.
Yeah, that's a spare
Mhm.
short sword
We
in the bag of
make sure
holding. It
somebody
goes.
notes what is in the bag of holding.
Is it in Willie's
Dog?
thing?
I feel like Willie has not added that.
No.
Oh, it's
Do we have a list?
there is not. So someone's gonna have to take note
Can
of it.
we
We're
can
just
make it
remembering
as
what we
a-
put in the bag of holding.
make it as a journal item or something?
But you wouldn't be able to edit it. I would have to edit it. Is the problem now? That's why I wanted you guys to take note of it.
Yeah, I'm not about to make Word documents
We'll
about this
just put it
shit.
in Discord and pin it.
Yes, that'll work.
Yeah, do
that'll
it.
work.
That'll-
That's
that'll
something
do
we're
it.
already using.
There
Yeah.
you
I hope Willie counted his heads.
go. Oh, so
Yeah. God knows how many heads are in there now.
too many.
Oh, so many. He hasn't decapitated someone a little bit though.
It sort of goes without saying. At the end of every fight, he takes a head off.
It shouldn't be without saying because we're supposed to roll for it. See how well.
He's pretty good at it.
Oh, is it gonna be? It's gonna be a Marie Antoinette freaking guillotine moment, or is it gonna be a nearly headless Nick kind of thing going on?
He's pretty good at it.
Is it gonna be like
Yes.
the house with the vampire? Where we had to make sure they were definitely not
Oh.
vampires.
Is it gonna be like my dagger move
Yeah.
in the other game?
Yeah.
In the vampire game?
Yeah. Anyway, who's on first watch?
Ailey will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a perception roll, please.
Perception on. Oop. Pushed a weird button on my computer somehow.
Of course.
Perception. Surprisingly paying some attention for a change.
Yep.
Probably still not enough, but you know.
Yeah. So you keep watch while it's nighttime. As the sky starts to get a little bit lighter, the sun hasn't started to even get close, but you can see the edges of dawn coming in. You wake up the second watch.
The me or Varys?
Yeah, probably you, it'll still
no,
be
because Varys should be
Bit
with
of
his
me.
girlfriend.
Better for me to take the last watch because then it will start to be light and I
Yes.
can actually see.
Yeah, I will do a night watch with Codswallop and presumably
You only
Willie,
need to do two.
because we're doing
So it's-
3.
You only need to do two because it's
Oh,
so
we're only
late.
doing 2.
It was so late. I mean,
It was quite late, yeah. Well, yeah. Let's sleep the
this
halfling.
is
Oh
an
wait,
A.
does
He's had
that
a rough
mean
time.
she was on with me?
He has to travel
then?
just.
Who was on with me?
No one was up with you.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
were by yourself.
Yeah, correct. You didn't ask other people. Yeah, let's let the halfling sleep. He's had to travel twice the distance we have compared to his body.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, that
Alright, well,
doesn't
whoever's-
even make sense.
Also, that maneuver was great because we did it with the horses.
Yes.
We
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
to mention that because we don't have
Yeah.
tokens up. But the
forgot.
horses were following us
Mhm.
obediently.
Well, you were, yeah.
All clap clap.
We run them,
Yep.
surely.
No, you're probably
was
not
amazing.
probably not in the city's limits.
Okay.
And you're trying to sneak, so
Yeah.
it's hard to sneak with a
But
bone
they're
horse.
good little bone horses.
It's
that
easy
just sort
to
of collapse in a
it's
heap.
easy to sneak when your horse is in fact a ghost.
That's true. Unfortunately, yours is not.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Ooh.
whoever is doing the second watch, please roll your perception.
Yeah, it'll be me and Willie with Codswallop. Perception. And I'm in grasslands. But I'm definitely praising Codswallop. And thinking about, oof, yeah, that's a lovely perception. About what a good boy he is, and thinking about getting him armor.
Fair enough.
We could make him some armor. We
Probably.
could get him some armor made. I mean, they did it back in the days where mastiffs were war dogs.
Yep.
Get him some armor.
Anyway,
What do we perceive?
oh, a hell of a lot. Yeah. Oh, a hell of a lot. Man,
Oh yeah, cool.
did not have enough coffee today.
You
yeah,
are
it was.
tired.
It was pretty uneventful. As dawn properly broke, and the sun started to rise properly, and see the dew forming on the
This
grasslands
is live.
around you.
How are you going?
All right, so we need to before it gets late
Wednesday.
and we get discovered or anything, because we're all laying real low in this divot in the side of the road.
Yeah.
We need to be sending out our peeps to go on their covert mission. So, Ailey, how are you disguising yourself? And your wings don't count. We're aiming for human that is not in the description of a, wanted poster.
Do we have some soot or some charcoal?
Fuck's sake. We have torches, so we can make some. But did we have a fire last night?
We normally do, right?
Yeah.
DM? We normally do.
I don't know if
That's
we would have
standard.
last night though because of
Well, Varys wasn't doing things, so he didn't need light to
But
survive.
also cold.
So
Cold.
it's still what is it currently? It is like late
Oh wait,
spring.
am I what? Oh no, wait, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Yeah,
It is
so,
it's the middle
our
of spring.
best
It's
bet-
pretty warm, even in the night.
What are we doing?
Well, she said we need disguises, so I was gonna paint my hair
No,
black.
you need a disguise because
Why
you're
do
going
I?
in.
Oh, okay. And my
Because
wings don't count.
the rest of us can't disguise. No, your wings don't count as a disguise, and neither do your horns. So we're trying to make you look as human as possible, or at least not
I mean, I
recognizable
can look
as
like
Ailey.
an elf and still. Oh no, they don't.
I mean,
like
So her
at the moment,
description
do
in
they?
the
No.
so Ailey's quotation marks description was just a human in cloaks, with possibly reddish copper hair.
So yeah, we need to disguise your hair.
You have seen other people around that have the same hair color. So the description of that person specifically would probably not have held up other than the fact that they're with you guys. So Ailey
Okay.
is probably just by nature of taking off her hood would be pretty separate from you guys, especially if she wasn't.
Well, yeah,
with you.
because her horns would be in.
That too.
Well, she can still keep. She keeps her cloak
You need
on,
low
but instead
profile.
of her normal stuff, puts on that horrendous dress again.
I thought that was the one that got all like
It's
scuffed up.
slowly
and
getting
fucked up.
more and more destroyed. She's got a nicer
Yeah.
one, but it's
You put it
getting...
on the horse.
No, when it gets destroyed enough, she's gonna put it on the horse.
Oh, okay.
She hasn't put it on the horse yet. It hasn't been ruined enough. There's only a few ruins.
So she wants to get it more ruined so she can put it on the horse.
Yeah. So it does mean Ailey will be removing her. Would be removing her leathers for this. So I've unticked that and it dropped my armor class, right? Check. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, but now she could possibly semi-glide away. But yeah. So she's got a cloak covering her wings.
Okay.
And otherwise has her long, gaudy dress that covers the scales. But has the horns, and she's totally gonna put the glitter on too. Even though that makes her look more elven. And they don't like elves at the moment, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going for elf.
Because she's got horns,
Probably
they hopefully
not.
won't think she's an elf. Is Ailey logic.
Fair enough.
The elves don't have horns, and it changes her face shape. So...
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And through
But
all
people
of this,
will look
she'll
at
be
you.
mumbling
And
about how
the
she...
whole point is stealth.
Yeah, so probably not glitter.
No. Like, you don't have to change yourself an awful lot. They didn't give a detailed description of you, as Skelly said. So it's just a case of maybe looking slightly less roguish.
Yeah, so big
going
gaudy
in.
dress with the cloak. The
Yeah. That's
still the
I mean, it's
road
gonna
one
stick out.
cloak,
No
not
matter
gonna
what, you're
pull
gonna stick
her
out.
Nice one. But yeah.
Yeah.
Ailey would stick out a little bit, but at least
Yeah.
not in a way that
Yeah.
is going to put back on you guys.
Is gonna end up getting you ambushed. Cool. And
So
did our
that's not
elf
all
friend
freaked
decide
out.
on the form she wanted to take?
Yeah, Micaiah, do you know what you want to be
Micaiah.
going in there?
I have an idea.
Okay.
Are you gonna be a raven perched on
Is
my
it a
shoulder?
No birds!
No
No.
birds?
Not a bird. She so you stick your hand out to indicate that you'd like her to turn into something, and she sort of gives a little bit of a hop and transforms and lands in your hand, and she is a bright red little tree gecko.
Ah!
Salamander?
That's pretty cool.
Kind of salamandery,
Pretty colour!
kind of lizardy.
Hang on. I'm gonna look it up. So you
Now
want
we're
some form of
matching.
red tree gecko?
She could hide in your hair. It wouldn't be too
Doesn't
dissimilar.
even need to hold. You can put it as a decoration. It's
Just be
bigger than
careful
you.
that you are carrying them with you. You don't want to accidentally.
I won't
You know.
headbutt anyone this time.
Yeah,
It's
so
been
most
a while.
most red
Okay.
tree geckos.
There are red geckos. There are not red tree geckos. That is a
So
different
most
thing.
tree geckos are green.
They still live in trees.
But yeah, most red geckos have like it's like just an additional coloring, like to the top of them, whereas this one is like absolutely
Sometimes
red all
Just
over.
red. Cool.
There seems to be different kinds of red
Very
gecko.
cool.
Nice.
Oh,
Some
there's
more
yeah,
dragon
red is
looking
just the
than
coloration.
others.
All right.
Yes. Geckos are a wide
Yeah.
range.
Ailey would put her on her head so that she can wrap herself around one of the horns.
For fuck's sake, she's
Well,
not supposed to be visible.
Yeah. What she tries,
Oh,
what
she
she,
under
what she
your foot,
immediately
okay.
tries to do once you've once you've caught her, is curl up your arm and
Okay.
up your sleeve.
You
Yeah.
just hide
That's
around
not
your
gonna
neck.
work, it's tight sleeves.
This
Just put her
gecko
on
is-
like
Well, no, 'cause
into
you've got
the hood.
This gecko is extremely capable of getting into tight spaces.
Oh.
Slips right
Oh.
in there.
I was gonna
Oh,
say you should put her
Oh,
that
God.
she can sit in the hood.
Yeah, that's
I
probably
just
the
thought it
best
would be
bet,
the
I
best
think.
spot.
Yeah, she climbs up your sleeve and
Just
around.
underneath.
Peek
Well, because
out
you've got a
between the
cloak.
hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
up and she climbs up your arm, up your sleeve, and along your back, and then up your neck, and then sort of perches underneath your
That
hair.
tickles.
You feel a couple of quick licks on your neck.
Ailey just starts laughing, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
No, you are tall. I can't see what's going on up there.
It's my girlfriend
Yes.
now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she is a lizard currently. I mean, that's up to you. Yes, if you can, if things go sideways, you let us know somehow, right?
I'll set fire to something. Does that work?
oh shit.
Yeah,
No?
probably.
Honestly, yeah, that works. Just don't burn the
Yeah.
whole city down.
Well, the other stuff's made of metal, so it won't burn down. Only out by the church is wood.
They
So-
do have
And, you know,
flammable goods
people-
inside.
Oh, yeah.
People are flammable.
People are very flammable.
I'll see what I can do. Why am I going there again?
You're going to see Wakelaw.
Wakelaw. And ask about
Wait,
the
is he at the
situation.
church?
See if he knows who
What? You're not
has
going to the
set this
church.
bounty.
Wait, where
No,
are we going?
No,
you're
you're
going to
going to see Wakelaw.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I kept thinking we were going to the church.
No, there was a
No, we're
discussion
not going
last
to the
time
church
about.
and those churchy bastards.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was whether or not we went out past Chicken Church or out through this gate.
Ah, right.
That was the discussion
Mhm.
last time.
Would be way too easily recognizable by Chicken Church.
So leave the horses behind, no wings,
Yes.
and go and
Well, I
see
mean,
Wake.
wings are kind of in your favor, I think. Your
No,
description
that needs to be a
stresses human.
surprise.
Yeah, sure. It's
No,
up to
you
you.
have to
You've got
try to
the,
look
you've got the
sneaky and normal.
horns.
Stop confusing them, Varys. They need to be sneaky. We
No,
want low profile. Wings are not low profile.
they are if you put them around your face. If you can't see them, they can see you.
Now you're just
Really?
teasing.
I am just fucking with you. Yes, go.
This is now
go,
where
go
Ailey's
see
like,
Wakelaw.
Willie looks over. Is that true?
That's how you've been
my
doing
God.
so well
Ah,
in
that
the stealth missions,
explains it.
Willie.
Jealousy does not look good on you, friend.
Ailey will start mumbling about how she shouldn't have given Oran her horns. That was a parting gift that she left for her brother, by the way, for
Okay.
the DM. And I forgot to put them
Okay.
into his inventory, as he has her to cut off horns.
Weird. Alright.
Cool.
That was her
That's
like,
fucking creepy.
see, I'm fucking off, I'm being stealthy, and I'm not a dragon anymore. Fuck you, kind of
Hell yeah.
thing.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yes,
go
Kelly,
on.
don't be judgy about siblings giving gifts of their body parts. I have my brother's wisdom teeth.
Yeah,
I
but
have a lock of one of my brother's hair.
that's just something that kind of has to come out. Horns don't.
It did for Ailey. Ailey viewed it as it has to happen.
All
The
right.
wisdom teeth don't have to come out. I have my two.
Yeah, same.
But they ripped out other adult teeth when I was a kid so that there'd be room.
Yeah. So
Uh.
some teeth did have to come out. Anyway, what are you doing?
Well, Ailey will obviously need to. Well, I don't know if she should stealth on the way to the gate. And we should instead try to look casual as possible, but once in the gate, probably go stealthier. Because the guards are less likely to be like, yeah.
Well, you can do whatever you want, but remember that you slept to make sure that you've updated anything,
Oh, yeah.
spells
Oops.
and health and things.
3:45. Ailey will give her armor to Willie to put in the bag of holding in the meantime.
Okay.
But hopefully it's not needed. And she'll probably go in this way, just in case, because, you know, they fucked up. Well, they fucked over the guards over there, and in case those guards recognize them. So it'll be that way.
Okay.
But yeah. But before Ailey leaves, you
And the
do
gate
all
might not
need to
open right
say
now.
exactly what it is you're gonna want her to say before things go to her talking alone, because you know what happens with that. So it's your
What do you
last
mean? You mean
chance
for
to have.
Wakefall?
Yeah, it's your last
Yeah.
chance to have input in what you want said to
Yeah.
Wakefall.
What the fuck is up with this bounty? Who put it on us? And
Yeah, do you
why?
know
And
who-
where can we go to kill them?
Alright.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep, alright.
It's the
Of course, if he
comprehensive
says it
version.
was him, which it very much probably isn't, maybe don't mention the killing part and just come get us.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if he's
Also,
missing
ask him
still,
if he's managed to talk down that horrible magic man about giving us such shitty prices.
Magic
It was one of the points that, the guy from the magic shop who was just a
Yeah.
douche.
Hey, he offered to.
His dick.
He offered to
Knows
try
he's got the
and
market
fix
cornered.
your fucking armor.
He did, but
Yeah,
I mean,
for a
Tassilo also
price.
told me that he was a dick, so I believe him.
Yep.
Well, you're right. Cool.
Cool, so we're hanging out.
I never
until we
outwardly said anything like
see,
that to him, though.
anyway,
So you guys are just gonna hang out. You're not
at
gonna.
least we
try
see a
and-
fire.
are you gonna try and follow at a distance up until.
No, the whole
Wait.
point is we couldn't do that. We had this whole
Okay.
discussion.
I mean, you have
I mean,
friends. in
we planned
Chicken
this
Church.
whole
we could
thing.
move. We could move closer. Like that.
Yeah, but
sort of
the
area.
whole point is we don't know if they're still our friends or not.
I don't feel like the church would
Because
put
that-
a bounty on us. That seems very.
That priesty chick who
unethical.
would have gotten real dark and twisty after dying and coming back and also being
Not
blaming
Not
us for
necessarily,
Valen going
no.
off the rails.
Look at Ailey!
But maybe,
Hasn't changed.
maybe. I don't trust her. She's religious.
Yeah, fair.
Aren't you technically, like, in the very base level, religious yourself?
No. Fuck
No,
you
is it
for
not
saying
not that
that.
you
How
have
dare
religion,
you,
that you are-
Varys?
You are literally a part of the pantheons of things.
You are.
Oh, you're so racist. You hear what you're saying right now? God. Go
Meanwhile,
find another
probably
patch of
Ailey
grass, you
is
little
the
shit.
religious one of the group because of how they all pray to the dragon gods.
God fucking damn it.
Oh man.
What is wrong
This is
with you?
great.
Okay. So, Ailey, along with Micaiah,
Yeah, so Ailey's gonna
making
come
their
up to the
way.
gate,
making their way up to the gate.
and it's gonna attempt to just pass through the gate.
Yeah. So, as you get into Chicken Church proper, coming around some buildings onto the main road, you notice that it's basically business as usual going on.
Yeah.
Gates are open, guards are standing there at watch and make sure nothing's happening, but otherwise are pretty oblivious.
Yeah.
You make your way up to them. They acknowledge you. They see your presence and let you through. No worries.
Oh, sweet. She didn't even have to do her spiel about selling that weird jar of apple that she's got brewing.
What the fuck?
That was going to be her spiel if she got asked why she was coming in. She's
I'm
a
so
brewer.
glad you didn't get asked why you were going in.
God, I should have. I should have asked. Fuck.
Alright. Now Ailey is in the thing. She's gonna go into stealth mode now.
Okay.
So,
You sure the rest of you don't want to do anything?
No, now that I've sufficiently pissed off the Rykus, I'm going to chicken judge.
Okay.
to.
So Varys
Little
Go
weasel.
forth then.
Well, Willie, it's you and me.
I
Hell
wanted you to feel
forever.
self-righteous in it.
So Varys is on his way.
I'm
The
tempted to cast Speak to Animals again just for my buddy.
Good if you want to.
make up for some lost time.
Maybe later.
Oh, yeah, no fair. We might need those spells.
Yep.
Anyway,
Burn my thumb or something.
so Ailey wants to go into stealth mode, so please
Yeah.
make your stealth checks.
It's not very stealthy in a shiny dress.
No. Not particularly. So we'll just say that this is just your attempts to go low profile as opposed to
Yeah, well, it is. It is
actual
more
stealth.
being less obvious rather than trying to be a hidden thief because that becomes more obvious.
just a bit.
So you're a figure in the crowd rather than somebody trying to hide behind buildings.
I'm Altair blending in with the priest.
Yeah. Totally blending in.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you make your way through the city, no problems, to the offices of the ministers, where you have previously met Wayclaw. Up in that town square.
Yep.
The statue of the guy.
Is there that guard I made friends with there?
You made friends with a guard? I don't believe that.
I don't. I don't think we were his friend.
I thought that Ailey was like, oh, yes, okay.
Yeah, I don't think that would have really helped.
Right.
No, you don't see any guards you recognize or anything.
Alright, so she wanders on in, looking for which of the receptionists is there.
It is the human receptionist.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me, miss. I would like to have a meeting with Wayclaw.
Hello, have you got an appointment?
Not exactly, but I'm here about a bounty that he'd be quite interested in.
I see. Well, I think he's got something in his calendar at the moment, but I will get a message to him. Do you want to wait here for him?
Yeah, I'll wait here for a little bit.
And she points to some chairs and a little reading table.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, if there's things to read, Ailey will pick up the
there
things.
is not things to read. It looks like it was supposed to have like magazines or something on it, but there is nothing.
So she's just gonna
They
be like,
invented the waiting room before the magazine.
Yep.
yeah.
So
In this case, being Ailey, and not knowing how to read a room, she would most likely sit down and pull out her sickle and start like polishing it with the bottom of her dress.
perfect. Fabulous. Cool.
Because it's Ailey.
Yep.
Fucking menace to society.
Power move.
Good shit. That is how you
You
get
just
what you
like
want.
eyeball her as you're doing it.
Yes.
Better be checking that calendar.
Oh dear.
If it takes too long, she'll move on to the sniffing the weird jar of brewing stuff, you know, and then move on to cleaning the dagger. So hopefully it doesn't take too long, because You don't want Ailey bored for too long.
Hmm.
Don't forget, she still has 2 tinder boxes.
Yes.
Uh,
You were under strict instruction to do that only if you were in danger.
Yeah, danger of becoming bored. Anyway.
Oh no! The loopholes, I forgot.
Yeah. Anyway.
Or she'll start trying to offer the pots of the glitter stuff to the lady.
Yeah.
I could also see that happening.
So while you are waiting there, Varys is going to be making his doing his things he wants to do in Chicken Church.
Yep.
Yeah.
I still
The
think that's
glitter
dangerous and
stuff.
dumb.
It's face glitter
Yeah.
for your
Glitter
face,
stuff,
but
not
it
glitter
works
pop.
kind of like Botox at the same time.
It's elven glitter.
Maybe like liquid latex, but glitter, stretching your face into shape.
And it's anti-aging cream for
Elves.
elves, which is kind
Like
of
they need
kind of
it.
yeah, kind of interesting.
That's pretty miraculous for
Yeah.
them.
Um,
Look,
Anyway.
300 years younger.
but meanwhile, while you are sitting there, you start to hear a heavy downpour come down as the skies open up and starts pissing down.
Is it Ailey hears that?
Yeah,
Or...
but everyone is going to be in the middle of that. But we will
Amen.
move over to Varys.
If it's pissing down with rain, then there's less people on the streets, less likely to be spotted.
Yeah. But for you, Varys, it's still currently sunny outside, but you do
shit.
notice that it is cloudy.
And at least for Ailey, when she sets
very
fire to everything, it will, like, you know,
Put it out.
Why are
not
you
set
saying
fire to the
win?
surround-
It is a win,
Why?
let's be honest.
Why is it win?
Hey, she has held back for how many sessions?
You could have
you
burned...
flamed on people
Yeah.
like
Didn't you,
just before.
spew flames on people?
Pretty sure you twice
That's
burned
different.
people
That was,
really
a
bad.
couple of days ago, I guess.
Just a couple of days.
Yeah, and that's very different to, you know, just all on out setting fire to everything.
Yeah, the restraint.
Yeah.
Anyway, Varys, what are you looking for in Chicken Church?
I'm gonna try and track down Lana.
Okay, so you're going straight to the church?
While you do that, I'm going to take this chance to go to a quick bathroom break.
Yeah,
Check
I feel
my
like
cats.
that's my best bet, and I'll from there work out if there's anything else that I need to do before I head back.
Okay. So, you approach the church. It is boarded up.
Oh shit!
The stones are around the windows and stuff. You can see the flickers of charcoal where flames had to come out of it. It seems like the church was firebombed
Oh,
and has since been put out and boarded.
nobody around.
Nope.
This is
Well, not-
obviously
not
boarded
straight.
up for human-sized people. Does it look like any gaps that I could get through?
Yeah. Yeah, if you could open the door, you could probably slip under some of the boards.
Oh yeah, can I give that a go?
Sure. Give just a general dex check for me.
Sure thing. 12.
You try to slip around the boards to try and get at the door and open it up, but you don't have much luck.
Okay. Could I try mixing some of my gunpowder with the iron powder. See if I could use that on it to get through.
Okay.
All the important stuff that could have burnt must have already burnt.
Yep. All right. Okay.
And this isn't like a burny burn. This is
Yeah.
destruction.
Oh yeah. All right. So you lay you sprinkle out some of the iron powder and some gunpowder and along the boards and give me a Tinker's Tools check.
Okie dokie. 17.
Okay. All right. Cool. You lay it down in a pattern that would burn through, and ignite it, and step back as just
step
this,
back a few paces.
yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, as it ignites in this just burning hot white flame across the entire thing, just reducing everything below it to ashes, and then burns through the ground a little bit below it before it finally goes out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Make a mental note of that to myself about how awesome that is.
Yeah. And the door is on fire.
Ah, shit. Try and pat it out. Best I can.
Luckily, after doing all of this stuff, it does start to rain, so you do have some help.
I look up and I nod approvingly as water lands on my eyeball.
Oh dear.
Alright, I'll try and get in then.
Okay. There's no problem with that. You've absolutely destroyed the story.
What's it looking like?
There's a whole lot of burned pews. There seems to be
Back.
there's a whole lot of footprints in the soot. Just undisturbed since whatever happened. You can see that there were a few bodies laying around that have been moved.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, it does just look like this place was burned out. Everything went up in flames.
Shit.
Wait, the church?
Yeah, church got firebombed.
Oh.
It's the combination church of Cyrith and... Fuck. What's his name?
Yep. That was it.
Cyrith and fuck.
It wasn't me. I was with you guys the whole time.
Yeah.
Saw it. Even Willie kept watch with me.
Where did
I
write
feel
this
like
down?
this was the work of the Rakus.
Where the fuck did I write this down?
Yeah, I'm no help to you. Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't write
Cyrith.
it down myself.
The connected
I'm sorry if you can hear my fan. I've had to put
Cyrith
it on
and
because
Tyr.
it is just way too hot.
T.
Way.
Your fan can't be heard.
Can
Not
be.
through Discord, at least. Can't be.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm gonna quietly, like I'm not shouting.
Mhm.
But I'm just gonna call out in a level voice. Hello,
A few seconds
anybody
pass.
here?
A few seconds pass. Nothing.
Lana?
No response.
Is there like was there ever like an office or anything like that?
So there was like the back room, I guess, of the.
Mm.
So the church itself is made up. So there's two temple-y bits with pews and altars, and interconnected between them there was a sleeping hall that you had used previously, and a kitchenette attached to both of them, and probably you've seen the priests and stuff had gone into a back room behind the altar that may or may not have contained anything other than just religious iconography or artifacts, or even their offices.
Okay. I will draw my gun out of its holster and step in through there.
Step into
So,
the back room of the altar.
yeah, just see if there's anything at all going on here,
So there's
or if it is just truly deserted.
so you open the door,
Mm.
peer inside. It's pretty burnt out as well. There's definitely bookshelves and a desk and chair in here, and there was somebody dead here on the ground. You can see. Yeah. Otherwise, everything is just ash essentially.
Alright. I'm going to. Is there any parchment or anything here
No.
that managed to survive?
You can see. You want to
Check the desk.
give it an investigation check for me?
Yeah, sure thing. Oh, sorry. Investigation. 17.
No, nothing really stands out to you. Books are all just empty covers now. If they've even survived that much. Desk is full of ashes, and it sort of starts to fall apart as you pull on the drawers.
That's fair. Can I take like a bit of like charcoaly wood or something and find an area of wall perhaps that's undamaged, or at least has a section that's undamaged?
Yeah, so a lot of the wall is stone, so it's just sort of caked in the charcoal. So you rub it off, and there's clean stone underneath.
I
wasn't hot
rub it
enough.
down to give myself a decent amount of space,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna write Lana, find us v.m.
Okay.
That's the best I can do. I don't have the magical people things to try and track them down.
Fair enough.
And then I will make my exit, I suppose.
Cool. So, as you leave the church, and as you leave the church, you look down to the main road, and you see a couple of people. One of them looks like a guard. The other one, you're not too sure exactly who it could be. Wearing some chainmail, carrying a large glaive. They seem to be talking, and the guard points over in your direction. And as they look towards you, I'll get you to roll a dexterity saving throw. See if you manage to slip back inside.
Sure. Nah. It's an 11.
No, you're alright. No, you think you're alright.
Yeah. Whether you are.
Mm-hmm. So I'm back inside now.
So you're on the inside of the door.
Shit. Is there anywhere that looks like I could, being small, is there anywhere that it looks like I could hide?
For sure. There's lots of burnt out pews and stuff strewn across the grounds of the area. If you wanted to try and hide under those, you probably could. That's it for this room, anyway. Other than running to the end and trying to hide behind the altar.
I might go for. Yeah, how far were they from the church?
Few feet. Within your sight line, so maybe 60, 80 feet.
60, 80 feet. Okay. Well, one of them. Yeah, they're probably not sprinting, so I'll go for hiding behind the altar. That seems like it's it's going to be bigger, so it's more likely to
Okay.
to keep me safe.
Cool. So you
Ish.
you dash up to the
Mhm.
up to the altar and hide behind it. If I can you roll a stealth check for me.
Sure thing. 21.
All right.
I as I'm there, it may seem like blasphemy, but I am going to also say a quick thank you and a prayer.
Fair enough. All right.
And it's gonna be to Jensen.
Fair enough. All right. You hold tight there for a few seconds until you hear the cling clang of metal against metal come to the door, and you overhear the conversation between the man and the guard. I thought you said this was boarded up. It was, sir. I don't know what could have happened. Well, go and get whoever it is you need to get this boarded back up. Yes, of course, sir. And stop calling me sir. I'm not with you guys. Cut that shit out. Of course. And then you hear the clanging of metal as he walks step by step into the building a little bit.
Okay. Just close my eyes for a second and still my breathing.
Okay.
And open the back up.
He makes it a bit closer to the altar.
Staying there, staying quiet. My hand is on my gun. Not pulled, but it's on there.
Okay. Well, he steps around a little bit, and then, seemingly satisfied, makes his way out, back outside,
Breathe the tiniest sighs of relief.
and then he's out.
Okay. I'll make my way back out there then. Slowly.
Cool. You don't see him or the guard.
Sweet. I'll slip out and then head back to my friends.
Cool. Oh, it is now pissing down with rain.
Cool. Even better for making my way out.
Go, Ailey. On the
How long's she been waiting for?
Couple of minutes.
Oh, okay. Then no, she's still cleaning.
It's way too long.
Yeah.
Right,
She'll
right.
still be cleaning
Maybe
the
like 10.
at the
Yeah,
moment.
maybe like 10 minutes. Yeah. Micaiah's
She's
getting.
about ready to start sniffing her brewing supplies. Soon.
Yeah. Micaiah is.
Maybe another 5 minutes.
Of course. Micaiah is getting a little bit restless on your back and slips her way around to your front for a second, and then peers out through your throughout your blast to see what's going on, and then slinks back to where she was.
She equally is confused by the sickle, or
You don't know. She seemed like she's still normal from her previous demeanor as a gecko.
That gecko's seen some shit.
Yeah. But eventually the receptionist, you didn't even notice her leave, but she comes back. She walks over to you, carefully, approaching. He's got some free time to see you now, if you like.
oh, splendid! Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was this way again, right?
Have you been here before?
I think so.
Okay. Yes, it's up the stairs and it's the last door on your left.
So she'll go up.
Yeah, it's the same place you've been.
Yeah. So
So,
Ailey realized, she was like, oh shit. I don't know if people are supposed to know it's me. Play dumb.
oh my
Mm.
god.
It works. They're just like, alright, strange person.
Yeah. Alright, you take the stairs up, make your way to Wayclaw's office.
Yep, and knock on the door.
Come in.
Like, slowly open it, like, slightly awkwardly, because, like, by herself this time.
Yeah. So you
Hi.
peer in. Step in the door. Wayclaw, seemingly like he was like looking out the window, twiddling his fingers, turns around as he hears this. Oh, it's you. What is?
So,
Doesn't bode well.
yeah. Long time no see.
Yes, I'm. Why is it only one of you? What happened to the rest?
Well, we got the asset back to its location.
You don't have to play dumb here. There's no one who's listening into our conversation.
Well, we took Jamie back, right?
Yes.
But on our way back here, we ran into some people that had a bounty on us, including Jamie and Joe.
Really?
But not Codswallop. That was a bit weird.
Well, then he's a dog, right?
Yeah.
I don't usually put bounties out on dogs.
But, yeah, we figured no one had seen my horns, so this made for the best disguise, because we didn't know where the bounty came from.
Well, I have
Wasn't
some
you,
theories.
was it?
Why would it be me?
Or
Why would
maybe
you
it was
ask
your
that?
way of calling us home. It was a very pitiful party.
I mean,
And they're only offering 100, was it 1,000?
1,000.
1,000 gold for all 6 of us.
Only 1,000 gold. Well, I didn't get what they pay for then, I guess. I'm not surprised you
Yeah.
managed to take care of such thugs.
Yeah, there was only like 6 of them or something.
It was
I don't know.
10.
Yeah, this is alien. Like, yeah, there was only about 6 of them, I think.
Yeah.
Some of them had poison, though. Willie didn't take that too well, but we got there.
Well, I'm glad that you survived. So you've got Jamie home and I. Okay. So
Do I have the note on me to show him?
I would have given it to you, surely.
Yeah. Because
Right.
I can't remember. It's in common, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Just as
Yeah.
just a,
So it was the
a
elves
bounty.
that couldn't read it.
No, the
yeah.
elves couldn't read it. I see. Yes. Well. Yeah, not very good descriptions. Yes, I have some guesses as to who might have done this. I imagine that it was taken out once you had disappeared out of the city and Jamie was being hunted. I know that there were some assassins sent to try and collect you on the border of the jungle that were found dead as well. So
We might have killed those ones. I don't know. We've killed a lot of people now.
We did
it
for
certainly
those ones.
seemed like something that you or Jamie had done.
They were the ones that ambushed us as we were trying to set up camp, I think.
It's going well for
while
the
you were
soul
at-
reading business, but you
Yeah.
know, we don't have enough time to take breaks sometimes. Though Jamie's finally taking a break from all of her magic.
Okay. That's fair. Fair enough. Okay.
That's Ailey's way of saying about the sister.
Yes, I know.
Whether Wayclaw understands that, I would not know, but that's how Ailey would explain it.
Wayclaw steps down from the little raised platform beside his window and gets a little bit closer to you. You wouldn't happen to have a relative in the city, would you?
I hope not.
I was very curious
You're
as
not
to
talking
what
about
you...
her, right? Should point it.
At the
'Cause
get-go.
things are listed at the moment. You weren't meaning her, right?
No. No.
Okay, because I was going to say I think she's closer related to Jamie than me.
Oh, I see. You've brought an elf. A shape-shifting elf with you. Well, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that you'd want some backup. Anyway,
Just
no.
in case it was, someone got us along the way, she'd be able to tell the others while I set fire to everything.
Yes, please don't do that. Yes.
Yeah, that's probably not a good look now, but you don't know that.
Yes. But I had been wondering as to what type of creature you were. And, well, now that seems obvious. And there is another of your ilk that I have been hearing stories about.
Oh no. What do they look like?
I don't know.
Oh,
I just know
okay.
that there's been complaints about winged man causing trouble. Well, not as much as you guys, but trouble.
The only trouble he'd be causing is if he's found the father.
Okay.
His fiance's father. That guy's gonna be dead if he's found him.
Oh, alright.
But it wasn't him. Or something.
I don't
I don't know.
Nyum.
I feel like you might be talking about someone specific, and I have no idea. I'm just saying that there was someone who is like you, who is in the city at least. They're causing a little bit of a hubbub at an inn or something, and it was...
Yeah, no one really knows what a dragon is here, and they wouldn't be very impressed with that.
No, I don't imagine that they would. But we've had all sorts of different people, so we are slowly getting used to it. But just the ruckus itself is not very.
Are they still
welcomed.
here?
I don't know. Maybe. At the very least, I hear that your other friend, Lana, has been looking out for people and has been trying to track down that other friend of yours, the paladin. What's his name? Valen? Yes.
Yeah, Krillin, that's it.
Yes.
He went very weird, so but we found out why. It is true about the dying thing with the statues.
What?
I can't remember if we're told Wakelore about
No. that was so long. Oh my god. Right. Well, this has been a conversation.
So, who do you think put the bounty on us? Is it safe for the others to come into the city?
Probably. Certainly hasn't cycled its way through the guards or anything. It's not a legitimate order on your lives. It is simply
Oh, so this
someone...
is like a bandits made this kind of one, not
Well,
your
no, it
guys'
is...
officially ones.
It's probably been put out by one of the ministers, but it is not an official order that the guards have to follow or anything like that. It is simply they put out a cash bounty on probably the black market or on an inn board or something like that to try and track you down. And Well, obviously it succeeded, but not in the way that they thought.
Well, do you have any specific jobs for us to do while we're here, or any extra information you might think us might help us find who did this? Is there anything you can do to
Well,
find out if one of the ministers did it?
well, I have been trying to sort out our entire ministerial work at the moment so that they stop trying to go to war with the Elven Kingdom. But
Yeah,
in doing that, I can also try and find out who may have sent this bounty on
yeah,
you.
it was just odd that they knew about Joe and Jamie.
Not really. I'm sure that anyone in the city would have
But
noticed.
Joe hadn't been with us for ages.
What do you mean? He was here with you in the city the whole time.
So that does make it sound like it's someone from the city.
Yes, that's what I mean. It's probably one of our ministers who did it when they knew that you fled with Jamie.
That makes sense.
Good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
This is where she'll reach into her pocket, and I believe she still had like, oh yeah, she has the malachite. She's still got two
Malachite.
gifts, but the malachite geode she'll hand over to him.
Oh, what's this?
It's a present.
Okay.
I'm told you should always bring gifts back to people when you go on a vacation.
Interesting custom, but I am fond of such things. Thank you.
I don't know, it's something humans seem to do or something. I don't know, but I was trying to follow their stuff for a while now.
You
I
are
couldn't
half
really
human,
blend
right?
in anymore, but yeah. But we don't have human customs. But yeah, once my
Okay.
wings came in, it got harder to sort of hide them.
I see.
She like scratches her horn. It's probably still a bit weird from being filed down.
Yes. It probably is.
The little knobs.
Oh dear. Well, I'm glad we got this little chat. Glad that you are all safe and you've made it Jamie safe at home as well. But we're not out of the frying pan yet. We still need to figure out exactly what we can do about this war, and I have been trying to hold them everywhere that I can, but the
You
easiest
need
way.
more of the spice.
Not really.
Well, isn't that what started it all?
Well, our mining operation has resumed since you have been taken out the problem that was there. But,
Yeah, they still were trying to blame the elves.
of course, we could do anything to try and
Humans are
start war.
idiots. Are they humans? I don't know. Whatever they are,
Yes.
doesn't sound smart.
Yes, as it happens, the ministers who are trying this are human. But there are elves and dwarves who are not against the idea either. So.
Yeah, maybe that's what he wanted the gunpowder for. I should get back to the others and tell them this.
Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by. I will,
Bye.
see you next time.
She just like walks out the door.
Yeah.
And then like says like goodbye in Draconic or something again and
Yeah.
then leaves. Just like stands at the door going "Ah!"
Yeah.
Leaves.
Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. You leave his office and make your way out into the city square again.
Yeah. She's like, how do I tell that it's very wet? And I don't like the rain. How do we tell them to come here without us getting wet.
Are you asking Micaiah? Is that what was happening?
Yeah, that's what she's just talking to the lizard on her shoulder, and people are like, the fucking weird.
Well, you also would have been talking in Elvish as you're attempting to talk to an elf.
Yeah, that's
So it would have been like just gibberish going on, talking to this gecko on your shoulder.
this horned
Yeah.
ginger.
And it seems like the people of this place are used to this sort of weirdness now. She sort of looks up at you and like cocks her head a little bit as to say, I don't know.
In that case, like, Ailey will probably duck somewhere to put on her normal, like, robes that are easier to fight in.
I would say
even though she
Ailey
won't
would
have her studded
actually
leather.
pull out one of her wings and like use it as an umbrella.
Actually, yeah. She would change her clothes though, because she won't want them getting, like, muddy. Because it's one thing them getting ripped, but getting the shiny things muddy? No. She would,
So-
like, go to the bathroom at the place, at, like, Wakehorse, like, with the minister building. I'm sure they've got toilets there.
Well, you can ask. You can certainly ask.
Yeah. Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
You have somewhere I could get changed? Seems the weather's kind of taken a downturn.
Yes, I suppose there's some sort of ladies' bathroom down the hall there.
Thank you. Wander down that way.
Down the ladies' bathroom, and you find a place
And
there
put,
to.
what's her name? What's her name? The
Micaiah.
What? Micaiah.
Wow.
Like, put her on the, like, cistern bit. Is that what it's called? The white bit with the flusher?
That's not really the kind of toilet we're talking here.
Okay, what kind of toilets are they then?
They're basically holes in the ground. They have
Okay.
like wood things over them.
Do they have cubicles? Like, what is
No.
their hand washing station?
Oh, there's running water.
So there's nowhere for her to put her clothes on or something.
This is certainly away from everybody else. There is certain possibility of another lady walking in, but yeah, it's about as private as you're gonna get without being in a private bathroom.
He's gonna, like, totally mumble and complain the whole time. As she strips off to her, like, singlet and leggings.
Yeah.
And you see all the scales down her arms that are normally hidden. And yeah.
Micaiah
Like
at
mumble
least
as you put
looks
on.
away as you're getting undressed, noticing
okay.
her unease.
But yeah, she'll just put back on her regular robes and fold her dress back up and then shove it into the bag.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, nicely folded, and then just oof.
Yeah, that sounds about right for Ailey.
But yeah. And she will try to blend in as a regular person and stealth whilst using her own wing as an umbrella. Is that, like, deception? Is it stealth? Like, I don't know.
I think you automatically fail on that one.
She's only got one wing out.
Yeah. I mean, you certainly try to
She's
appear
probably
appear
should
normal.
hold,
You're even
like,
like holding it with your hand to make it seem like it's just being held there.
Yeah, I was gonna
but
say
it could
she would
very
hold
clear.
up,
It's
like,
it's very clearly pushing the cloak around. People can see the other wing that's hiding underneath it.
She's
It's
got,
very
like,
clearly.
a shovel or the torch or something held up to make it look like she's holding a stick, even though it's, like, clearly not attached.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it is protecting you from.
Yeah. So
What's the
she'll
plan?
go back to the others and sort of Like, probably by the time she gets to just before the gate, she'll try to, you know, put her wings back away so she doesn't look too weird walking out and coming back.
Okay.
But, you know, just enough to get past the guards, and then she'll start doing it again, walking towards the other,
Okay.
but
And
the
then,
other wing this time.
yeah, pull out the other wing and
Yeah.
make your way back to the others. Meanwhile, Ailey was off doing this, talking to Varys, made it back. So, at this point in time, Ailey's still not here. So, while Ailey is off, what are you guys doing as it starts to rain?
They have firebombed the church. I couldn't find anyone.
Getting wet. That's
What a response.
Really? That's all you have to say to that?
Do you know why? What am I supposed to say?
Look, you
Not
may not
accusing
have
me,
liked her, but she wasn't a bad person.
I did not firebomb the church.
I didn't say that you
When
did.
would I have firebombed the church?
I didn't. I never said that you did it.
And I said that sucks. That's a lot. It's a
Literally,
bad
all
thing
that we heard
happened.
you say was, "Oh, it's getting wet out here." That was it. That
And
was
you
all that
didn't
came through your mic.
hear me say that's a lot.
No. No, we didn't hear that. Just,
said
it's
that.
getting wet
I
out
said
here.
that.
And
No,
you just
that's all we heard.
in canon, you just ignored everything
Yeah.
and commented on the weather.
Oh no, that lag is killer.
That's perfect.
Because I said it
That was-
while you started talking. So for me, it happened at the same time. And then I said, "Oh, that's a lot." To you
Yep.
telling me about the church.
Did not get.
Okay, cool. So we've established
Ooh.
what actually happened.
Oh,
Gross. Ooh, I'm not that careless.
It's fair. There was some guy working with one of the. He brought somebody over to. I had to burn through the lock to get into the place. Ironically, considering it was just burnt so much. But some guy was brought over, some guard, and he had somebody else with him. Somebody who was not part of the guards, but looked armed to the teeth. I'm not sure if mercenary or I don't. The bodyguard. I'm not sure. He said that he wasn't part of the guards. That was all I managed to hear.
Interesting.
Yes.
Could be an enemy. Could be a fun addition to the party. Who knows?
I had no
We don't know
idea,
if they
so
bring a fuck.
I hid down behind an altar and he walked past me.
Yeah, it's much easier to hide you.
I imagine it would have been a lot different if you were trying to hide Willie in that place.
Yeah, the stench alone.
hiding Willie in an altar. Anyway, what are your
Hide
guys'
Willie anywhere in a
plans?
church.
Oh dear. Anyway, what are you guys planning to do about the rain?
Yeah, we should probably find somewhere to go.
I mean, we're getting wet, but it's not much of a big deal, honestly.
I don't know, getting a cold and sneezing at the wrong time means that I put a bullet between somebody else's eyes and not the person I was aiming at.
Yeah, I guess you guys aren't as used to rough sleeping. Willie looks a little uncomfortable with it washing him.
He has perfected that crime for a while.
The thing is, we can't just leave, or Ailey doesn't know where we are. We didn't set up an alternate meeting place.
No, that's fair. I think we should, once we meet up again, find somewhere to go, though.
Yeah, do we have anything on us we could make a shelter with?
Just hold my shield over my head.
Yeah. Got some old leather armor. Backpack. Rope. We don't have anything big, like a tarp.
Nah.
Weaving grass will take too long. That's something we should have done last night.
Oh,
But we're
yeah.
busy sleeping.
I guess we'll just wait.
Yep. And keep an eye, because our divot might start filling with water.
Mm.
That is fair.
You're not going to head back towards Chicken Church?
We don't know
No, because you don't.
we don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Because there's strange people there. None of our friends are there, and you only know where you left us, and we didn't say that we were going to meet up at a different place.
Yeah, we also don't
So
have your
you-
information yet.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we've just been sitting out here like la la la.
Getting soaked.
Do. Wonder what's
Mhm.
going on over there. Oh, yep, it's a wet day. Cool.
Cool. So once you get closer, Ailey, relatively dry comparatively with your wing acting as an umbrella,
yes.
you see that the team has sort of abandoned the little hole in the ground that they were resting in, as it is starting to become a pond.
Yeah.
And they are all thoroughly soaked. Codswallop is taken to hiding beneath Willie, essentially.
Yeah.
And
Desperate times.
the team's initial reactions to how Ailey is walking.
Barris's eye twitches a little bit. So, you have
How
no...
was Ailey walking?
She's got her wing out and using it as an umbrella.
And trying to pretend it's
right,
an umbrella,
okay.
but no one's falling for it.
Did you just put a stick in your
Alright.
hand and then push it
Yes.
into your wing skin?
Yes.
Oh.
That is what she did.
I'm going to tell
No.
you that nobody believes that, by the way.
It doesn't even look like an umbrella.
Your
It's an
umbrellas do not have
thing.
veins.
That is not attractive. I mean, leather umbrellas, but like, ugh.
It is a step too far, I think. Right, so
You could
to
make a
talk.
leather umbrella.
That'd be pretty cool.
What do you guys think of a cobalt skin umbrella?
I'm not opposed to it.
That would be interesting.
I do need to visit the tanners. so I should
Wayclaw
close by.
says it wasn't him, but he bets it's one of the ministers. It's not official, so the guards shouldn't try to kill us, and that we should just wander around as is. But also, I think we should get very far from the city, because there's apparently some troublemakers around. We don't want to deal with them.
We usually deal pretty well with troublemakers.
No, not this one.
I don't know if I believe you. What is... You're always raring for a fight to set people on fire.
No.
What's your problem this time?
No, this one's not as flammable and
I
spits
mean, he's just
acid.
as
So
flammable.
possibly might not be, but could
This
be.
is a very
So I
detailed
think
description.
We should, well, they were rough on the descriptions. They weren't entirely sure.
But they mentioned acid breath?
No, that's a potential. Unconfirmed.
Alright, so you don't know who this person is, you were just scared of them because it could be somebody?
Yes. Not scared, saying we should leave and not deal with them.
I mean, that sounds a little bit like scared. I'm not trying to be rude. It is okay
If
if
you
you are
really
scared.
want to,
but-
we can go and stay in one of the inns here, but I say we are better off
Well-
staying on the outskirts and heading off to find Joe as soon as possible.
If that makes you feel more comfortable, I am fine with it. But I have been standing out here soaking in a field for an hour. I feel like going somewhere and cleaning up and finding out what's been going on around town. But if we encounter
Okay,
this
but the sooner
individual,
we
we will do
see-
our best not to get into a fight with him.
But yes, I think we need to go see Joe as soon as possible instead of hanging around here.
Absolutely. I don't think that traveling through the current rain with us in the way that we are would be helpful.
Yeah, so we just find some lodgings. How's the church? Can we go there? Did you find Lana?
The church has been firebombed.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of fire?
The kind of fire where there appeared to have been people, multiple people who died.
Okay, so not dragon's fire. Someone actually setting fire to things.
I don't know. It has been boarded up, and whatever bodies were there were removed. It's not as if I have a brand new crime scene to look at. You know, I don't really have much experience in the differences between regular fire and dragon fire.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, did it look like dragon fire?
It, I
Would
guess you
Barrett
have
know?
seen
seen.
Ailey
And if
do?
not,
I mean, you've
would
seen
Ailey
Ailey.
know?
You've seen Ailey's burn stuff enough to know that her fire doesn't usually produce that kind of residue, like the blackness. But that also could be because everything got set on fire, and that causes the residue. But you didn't exactly see an ignition source either, so you're not really sure.
Mm.
If
Yeah.
Ailey was to inspect, would she have a higher chance
you would
of
have
knowing?
no idea either.
Mm.
As much as you know about your fire, you're not skilled in these things.
I wasn't able to find, a start point for the fire. It looks like it was just whatever it was. It was
Gasoline
very
everywhere,
strong.
set fire in 50 places. Yeah, alright. Well...
What? What?
Ailey is familiar with firebombing the place. At least.
Regardless, people did. Lana nowhere to be found. A random man
Well,
in
apparently
chainmail.
she's doing some stuff because Wayclaw mentioned her.
What? Where
She
is she?
is doing some stuff.
Where?
Helping, doing things.
Where?
Here. Well,
That
not
is-
here. She's trying to find Rillen.
That is. Yes, but where? For the fourth time.
Here, but not here. He didn't say where, right?
He didn't.
He just said that she was trying to find him,
Yeah.
which meant anywhere in the area.
Yeah.
Like, well, anywhere on the continent.
Yeah, no, but you, the character, haven't explained this to Varys.
No.
Yeah, no, that's why Ailey's just being like, here, but not here.
You are even more obtuse than normal.
This side of the water, not the ship side.
You mean she's not on another continent?
Yeah. So
Very
she's
narrow points
somewhere
for her
here.
to be in. Wonderful. I am glad. Yes. The only thing aside from that of interest was there was a man in chainmail who was not part of the guards but was ordering one around when they noticed that I'd broken into the church. Did I give a sort of description of him and what I saw?
I mean, he didn't really stand out from the distance that you saw him at, other than him being clad in chainmail.
Yeah, rather than the regular sort of levels of the guards.
Yeah, from what you could make out. Yeah, you didn't get a good look at him when he was close, so you could just see that he was human sized, maybe a little taller, but yeah, he could have been any adult male.
That's fair.
Essentially.
All you
He
humans
didn't
look the
breathe
same.
acid, did he?
Well, I mean, he did not at the time. I cannot vouch for what he is doing now,
Okay.
but I managed to stay hidden from him when he walked in. But yes, he was very adamant that the guard not call him sir and that he was not part of the guards and things like that.
Hmm.
Anyway, I'm shocked. Given that we have not had this bounty put out by, Waco when it's not official, should we stop by the magical store?
Is it open today?
Well, I don't know. I haven't been there. I went to the church, nearly got caught, and booked my ass back here.
So, magic store.
Magic store.
I mean,
Hmm?
yeah. I mean, I also want to go to the farm that has all my skins.
Oh yeah, we can go there first.
Yeah.
Haley's at
wanna
the
drop
point
on
where
by.
it's just like, she'll just follow.
No, we can go there, and
Hmm.
we go there first. It makes sense for us to go there, and then through onto the
Because
city.
I've got my Urkiag skin and Urkiag wings and large red kobold skin.
Oh yes, I forgot
I mean, it's
about
red. Fun. I did not.
Skin. Right. Skin. The Lamia skin is in the other place. That's right.
The Lamia skin is in the, fucking forest.
that. Real blue.
/ being
Glim-
sent
Glim
to
blue.
Jamie
Glim blue.
when it's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. The weird mushroomy moss cloud foresty moment.
Yes. Anyway.
Is Micaiah still a gecko?
Currently, yes. But once.
I mean, if she wants to say gecko, she can
Haley
say
will
gecko.
be patting her randomly as well.
Yeah,
Oh, geckos do not like that. Don't do that.
she does.
You might poison the gecko.
But
She's
she's
still-
not an actual
She's
gecko.
she is an elf in gecko form. She appreciates it.
Oh, that is creepy. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
But
She's
once
like
it seems like
the
you
ultimate
guys,
furry, and I don't like it.
once
She
it's,
happily cleans her eyeballs.
yeah, once it seems
With her
like
tongue.
once it seems like you guys have sort of made a decision and are looking at walking away, she finds her way off of Ailey and transforms back, and it's basically like, I couldn't understand anything that you guys were saying just then, so well, pretty much anything that's been going on. So
Really, you can't understand. Oh, we're speaking common. My bad.
yeah,
Church where one of our former traveling companions was a worshipper has been burned the fuck down. We don't know how. Turns out that the bounty was placed by a lower minister of some form. It's not official, but keep an eye out. There is somebody that could potentially be causing problems that Ailey is worried about. We're gonna go pick up some skins, go to a magic store, find a place to stay for, I don't know, the rest of the day, a night, whatever, and then we're going to find Joe.
okay,
I say all of that in Elven.
perfect. And-
Elvish, even.
all right, well, let's go then.
Wonderful. Ailey, what was the
Wonderful.
consensus on what is Elven sentiment currently?
Not big fans. Some of the ministers still trying to go to war, but a bunch of the dwarves are keen on that, and a bunch of elves are as well. So
You
I'm a
mean
bit
halflings?
concerned about you giving the
Halflings?
You said dwarves and elves.
I may have misspoke.
Ah.
He doesn't know what the elves
Okay.
are doing. He knows about the other ministers, which is dwarves, humans, and halflings.
I
So
thought
the
it was
elves
like
don't wanna go to war.
that's why she was like, "Oh, I'm not I'm worried about the gunpowder now."
Ah, I understand what you mean now.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
If you were able to keep yourself hidden, or at least your more prominent features maybe
Hmm.
kept under.
I can hide my ears, at least. That's
You
pretty
just
much
don't
the
want people.
prominent feature of the elves.
That is fair.
Otherwise, they look, just like a slender human.
That will be good. You just don't want to start them. Because if there's somebody who causes a ruckus, we probably have to kill them.
Fair enough.
Then there might be a reason for that bounty, you know?
Makes sense.
Alright. How was it? What is it like being a gecko? Fair enough.
It's like becoming any other animal. Just a whole new
Completely foreign concepts to me.
Yes, well, I guess. It's it's hard to describe. I mean,
Okay.
it's a whole new perspective. Just seeing the world from a different angle and sometimes in different colors. And just having a whole new sensory system. It's a bit overwhelming at first, but you get used to it, and then you don't really notice.
Fair enough. It sounds interesting, if nothing else. Shall we?
Let's. And with that, you guys make it over to the farm that Thrakus would like to pick up their stuff from.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's a reasonable time now.
Yeah, it's
know.
like, late morning, almost midday.
Yeah.
No,
Sweet.
probably less than that actually. Just morning now.
But
Not
like,
super early or
it's
anything.
fine for a farm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they would have
the
been
sun's
working
up,
for
it's
a
all
few
good.
hours probably.
Yeah. Cool. I rock on up. Knock on their door.
Door opens. Familiar man. Opens the door and looks out.
Hey, buddy, pal.
Hey,
Have you had any luck with those skins?
yeah, they've been done for like a week now.
Sweet. Ow. Sweet. Cool. So I didn't die while I was out of town.
Kick the fence. Ow, fuck.
So I actually pumped my fist and banged my elbow on the door frame,
Yeah, that makes sense.
which is the closest to what I actually did.
Cool. I'll just go and get them.
Sweet. Cool. Thank you.
Pops off. Comes back. Like,
How late are we likely playing tonight? Because I am starting to get quite dizzy from how warm
10?
it is inside.
Probably fucking.
probably
Okay.
another 15 minutes. Probably after this whole doing stuff section. It comes back with a couple of rolls of leather. Hands you over your Okieg skin, your small kobold skin, and your feathered wings.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. So how well did he manage to tan those?
Pretty well. There seems to be very little damage. Yeah, it's all
Nice.
pretty good. It's an expert tanner.
Yes. That's excellent. Alright, then I am impressed with his work. So look him just because of what I have in my pocket. 9 gold as a tip.
Oh, thanks.
I was like, thank you for doing a good job. If I perchance come across other things in my travels, is it okay if I pop in now and again?
Absolutely, you're very welcome.
Excellent. Sorry, I am bad at socializing. What perchance is your name?
Islay.
Islay. Awesome. Thank you, Islay. You might not want to mention that this happened because there are a few people who don't particularly like me right now, and I don't want them getting the wrong idea about you.
Okay. I don't usually
So just,
gossip about my
keep
clientele.
it under your hat. Oh, fear. Wait, clientele? What are you running at this farm? In any case.
There's a six ring out back. No, it's just Leatherworks.
Damn, what did you tell me? I could be more than one kind of client. Anyway, thank you. I completely forgot his name already.
Islay. Like Nestle.
Islay. Okay.
Islay. Yep.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Islay is in the farmer with the six ring out back. Okay, I can get
Yeah.
there. Yep. Hopefully I can remember that. Cool.
No
Thank you.
worries. Thank
Maybe
you.
I'll see you around.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. And you're out. You're done. Socialization over.
Oh, thank fuck.
Alright. So, as you make your way up the main road, you can very clearly spot the magic shop from a distance as its big hat like thing. It's on the top of it. Very much sticks out. Glows brightly. It seems to sort of like fizz and glow even brighter and pops where the rain hits it. Like a fly when it hits one of the bug zappers sort of thing, but it doesn't make the noise. Micaiah is very interested and intrigued by it and is staring up at it as you make your way up to it.
This is the shop we were talking about.
I see. It's very interesting. I've never seen a shop like this before.
They haven't been too common, I think. We haven't really traveled too far here, but this is the only shop of its kind that we have witnessed, I think.
I see. Very interesting.
It's okay. He sold us some stuff that stopped us from dying, so yeah,
Well, that's all you can ask for, right?
pretty much. Yeah, I don't know too much about that thing, and I'll point out to what she was staring at.
No,
Maybe ask.
it's very interesting magic.
Aren't you here for your cursed armor or something?
My hopefully not cursed armor, but yes,
Uncursed.
yeah. Hopefully, it's still retaining its properties.
Cool. I enter inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's a familiar smell of dusty old books and all that. Fills your nostrils. There seems to be a few actual patrons today walking around,
wow.
looking at
That's
the
neat.
things.
Just look around for the guy that runs the place.
Yeah, he's sitting there at his at the old counter at the back, keeping a watchful eye on the other patrons.
Suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Independent store owner. Fair enough. I'll walk up to him. Oh, sorry, I walk up to the counter and then clear my throat, just cough a bit, so that he looks down.
Yes, I know you're there. After.
Hello. No, I just didn't know if you could see me over the counter. That's all. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. I've been having, well, some trouble with your armor, but well, we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Do you have a possible estimate?
Maybe another
Or
week.
is it the sword? Okay. And I assume the gun will be afterwards, yes?
Yes, another few weeks after that.
Okay, no problem. Have you had anything interesting come in since we've been gone?
Interesting. Well, I assume that you
Fine,
guys have.
interesting.
I assume that you guys have come into some more coin since the last time we've seen each other. So, perhaps,
Mhm.
perhaps.
Just shake my one of my coin pouches.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
what
I
was
have a
on
couple
the
of
list?
I have a couple of scrolls here. They could probably help out. I have some. Oh, what else do I have here?
What was that? Skelly or the Magic Man?
Yeah, it's both. um,
Da, da, da.
yes. Yes, 2 scrolls. Fucking, what else does he have? A few potions. Yes, something that you might like. Not sure how useful it will be with you firing your guns and all, but I have this nice new sword. It
Oh,
pulls up from below the ground, from below the counter.
he pulls
Lifts
it
up,
through the
through the
earth.
ground.
Yes.
You must be worthy.
Yeah. He holds it up from under the counter, and it just looks like a sort of ornate, long sword, with some red trim around the hilt.
Oh yeah.
But he sort of flicks it out, over you, but away from you. And it says a couple of words. Ignis Fatana. And then it bursts into flames.
Oh
So
shit.
obviously Ailey will be staring at this.
Yeah.
Quite
When
intently.
you said it was a longer sword, is it a long sword?
It's just a long sword.
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
You can use a long sword, can't you?
Possibly. But I think I can't. Can I dual wield still and stabby?
You would need to weapon. There's I think it's feat if it's anything that's not finesse and light. Well, not light at least.
Is it magically quite light, Skelly?
No. It's a regular long sword. So you are proficient at long swords at least, so you can use it, but I'll have to find out if you could use it with a second weapon.
It's yeah, because it's got versatile. Not light or anything. Oh. Yeah, you need the dual wielder feat, I think.
Yes.
Which gives you, yeah, you can use 2-weapon fighting even when the one-handed melee weapons you're wielding aren't light. It gives you an extra bonus to your AC, and you can draw and stow them both in one turn.
Yeah. So no, you'll not be able to use it and hit with it at the same time.
You can
Oh
use
well, I
your.
hardly ever use my offhand
fair.
attack anyway. I'm normally too far away.
I mean, you've got you could use your sickle and your dagger.
Yeah.
They're both light.
That's the thing. If he had a sickle that was on fire, that'd be gone. I will sell you
It's
my
oddly
soul!
specific, I think.
Yes. Man, I should put fucking prices on these things. That'll be 1,000 gold pieces.
Hmm. Hmm.
And what's its damage and whatnot?
It's a +1 longsword, but when it's on fire, which you can turn on as part of as a bonus action, it will deal an additional 2d6 fire damage to anything it hits, and it will
Mm.
last until you use another bonus action to turn it off, or you sheath, and also will set things on fire. And it has a 40-foot
That's
radius
quite-
of light.
That's quite tempting.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean,
What have I? I've just got a +1.
yeah.
+1 short sword, which is why I can still run around with that. Oh my god, what is in my thumb that keeps hurting? Is it a blister? Is it what?
I
Every
thought you
time
were.
I bump
I
it.
That's
thought
a
you were
fiery
talking about
sword.
D&D to start with.
Yeah.
I mean,
Where
to
to
be
go?
honest,
Should I buy it?
I mean, it's longswords are strength based, but I mean the other stuff that it's got is pretty good.
Fun.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll
even
stick with
the
what I
light
got
is
for
helpful.
now.
The extra damage is good as well.
Yeah, I'll just stick to what I have for now. As much as it being on fire appeals to me, it's a long sword instead of a short sword.
Hmm. Yes, if you do happen to come across any short sword varieties of this stuff that requires a little bit more finesse, perhaps, that's probably more of our speed, I think.
Yes, I thought as much. Yeah.
I do appreciate you showing it to us, though. It is pretty cool.
It is, isn't it? And
Mm.
he retracts the fire and puts it back.
Nice. Do you happen to have any healing potions?
Yes, I do have some more come in.
What sorts? Just regular ones?
I have one. Let's look. Brings out a crate of potions. Healing potions. I have 4 regular healing potions, 2 greater healing potions, and 1 supreme healing potion.
I'll take a regular. What other potions you
I
have,
get-
and what were the scrolls?
I guarantee Willie would be nabbing some form of healing potion too.
Oh yeah, he'd be taking the greater or supreme ones. I figured.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
much as he
fine.
can if he has the gold.
Well,
Yeah.
I will write that down.
Just by the way,
And
Mm,
if you,
good
and
you
give him
guys,
like the option.
if you guys haven't bought them, then I will offer them to you.
Yeah.
Spec.
Okay. Thank you, because he would hate to miss that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, 9.
What did Nines? I always miss out.
Well, you could have the chat open. Could be watching the stream.
Well, no, I'm not
He's-
allowed to watch the stream because it shows Dungeon Master goodness.
You can hide the view stuff.
Yeah, you can just
Just
view the
show the chat.
text. That's what I do.
Anyway,
Ugh.
he's offering more names that are awful names. Anyway, so
I vote for the
Ailey
worst
wants just one regular healing potion. So
Well, I want more, but I know that there's not going to be many for each of us, so that's why she wants to know what all of the other stuff is.
well,
Scrolls and such.
there's one healing potion. It is 50 gold.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll take 50 gold off. Now,
add the other potions. We have a potion here of acid resistance.
how much?
Would it be 200 gold? No. Yes, 200 gold.
Okay. Take that one.
Okay, 200 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've taken that off.
Show that to everybody. Which means you're resistant to poison damage. Sorry, acid. Right, not
Yeah,
potion or
but that's
poison.
poison.
He also does have a poison.
Same
one.
thing, but acid. Yeah.
He does also have an poison resistance one.
Yeah, that's fine. I think Willie needs that. Uh,
Maybe you don't know the next time you can get poison damage. Right?
yeah.
Cool. So you've got that.
What?
Useful for your brother.
What other potions and scrolls was it?
And one more potion, which is a tiny little vial that's sort of silver inside. And he says this little number here will increase your natural skills. It will
Like what?
increase your proficiency in anything that you're currently proficient in by 2. For 1
For
hour.
how long?
For 1 hour. So that means doing 2 extra damage, getting 2 on ability checks that you're proficient in, all that
Nice.
stuff for 1 hour.
Pretty cool.
I think probably more appropriate someone else takes it than Ailey, who has like +9 for her proficient things already.
I mean,
Well,
that would
for
basically
like one of them.
that would basically
Yeah.
confirm that you would succeed in most checks that you make. So that's essentially what that's for.
But that's why I was like, might be better for some other ones,
How much is that?
like
That
some
is-
tinker checks.
That is
but-
2,000 gold.
Jesus. Oh, I don't have 2,000 gold.
I could lend you 2,000.
Fuck no for an hour.
Do you know how
don't
many
get paid
bullets he
this
could
place.
make in that?
Yeah,
Yes, he
pretty
didn't
good.
have any scrolls.
He does have some scrolls. He's gonna go through.
What
His
was
notes.
the
Going through the potions, make sure everyone is aware.
I will, yeah.
Can we just do a price check moment where we say the max we're willing to spend and then just skip the ridiculous stuff? There's
Well,
no
no,
way we're
because
going to be able to afford.
some stuff is so good that I would totally buy it. But I'm not. gonna
Despite not
pay-
having the money?
No, I have the money for that. She's only just spent. She's
Yeah,
got,
sorry,
like,
it was me
nearly-
that said that I didn't have that much money.
Yeah,
Oh, fair.
Ailey's got nearly
I assumed
4,000.
all of us.
That's why
Jesus,
she offered-
Ailey!
What?
Wow.
Little
Ailey
She
is
hasn't
still-
been
Okay, yeah, I'm
spending.
good.
She just hoards her gold.
Goodness
This is the
gracious.
first time she's brought something other than a healing potion. Or
Mm.
fancy clothing, basically.
Or a couple of bottles of alcohol in a
Mhm.
bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
What have we got for these scrolls?
yeah, he's got a scroll of Flame Strike, which is a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. That would do 4d6 fire damage and 4d6 radiant damage if they fail a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
That is 500 gold.
That sounds good. Does someone want that?
Like this? You are the only magically adept person in our group.
I'm not
Yeah.
spending all of my money on this.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not spending all my money on that. That is not worth it. I got other scrolls going on.
I mean, true, we do.
But seriously, I'm the sort of person where I'm like, I am not spending my entire savings. Because I have 490 gold pieces with 4 platinum going on.
Yeah.
With some
Yeah.
change. So I'm like, I'm not spending all of that.
Platinum like 1,000
Ow.
gold.
Jesus.
One platinum like
10?
1,000 gold or something.
It's
what
10
would
gold.
It's 10.
Ah, it's 10.
yeah.
Yeah.
How much are the greater healing potions?
The greater healing potions are 200.
I'll grab 2 of those and 2 of the regular healing potions.
I'll buy a second regular one then.
Okay, so there's one supreme. Just
Cool.
the 2,000 gold one.
Does he have that much?
Yes.
I mean,
Oh,
He's got a lot.
I was
of
gonna say,
gold.
if he didn't, I'm willing to do some IOUs.
Oh no, he
if-
didn't.
if
That's
you-
right. He spent it all on something. He bought
oh,
those.
just buy an axe or something.
Yeah,
Bought-
he bought.
He bought
His
the.
dream weapon.
He bought something.
No.
He brought some
potions.
potions last time.
Yeah,
When we were
potions
in
of haste.
the elven
Not a
potion.
lot.
He bought a potion of haste, and he's got the boots as well. It's not allowed to use that as well, so
Yeah.
they would not wear on him. Anyway,
Well, you know, he
there's-
can trade us.
The
or whatever.
haste potion to someone else.
Yeah. Anyway,
Slash.
That's right. I'll give him one of the greater healing potions.
So
We can
what?
also do
So
it,
those
you know,
300.
borrow gold from us moment or that sort of thing too. We've done it before in party.
so the 200 each.
So it's a conversation.
And the greater healing
Mhm.
potions,
Yeah, I've taken the
And
it was
two of the
50
other
for
one.
and it's
regular,
50
right?
for regular healing potions.
Yeah.
So
I'll
I'll
take it
grab
off.
2 of those and the. Well, I'll leave him one of the graders then. That's
Okay, so you're gonna leave it for him to buy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can pick that up.
if he wants.
If he doesn't have the coin, then I can.
He does. He's got
buy it.
400 gold. 500 gold. And the last scroll he's got is a scroll of Mighty Fortress, which allows you to summon a stone fortress in a square area of ground of your choice that you can see within range. The area is 120 feet on each side, and it must not have any other buildings or structures in it, and any creatures in the area harmlessly lifted up as the fortress rises out of the ground. That is a fortress with 4 turrets, square bases. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, but basically it's a full-on fortress that comes as finished and decorated however you like, and contains the food and people
And is it
to.
like permanent or?
It will last. It will last. Hold on. It'll last 7 days.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
If you actually knew the spell,
Oh, dang.
then you would be able to
That is so
cast it
cool.
on the same spot every day. If you cast it on the spot every 7 days for a year, it will stay there permanently.
Yeah.
And that is
How much is that?
2,000 gold.
Cool. Is there any chance any of us will learn how to do the spell?
No.
Absolutely not. You would be the only one that could.
Yeah, and it is,
And I
it
don't
is
think
very
that
much
that's part of the
not,
Rangers
not on the
rules.
ranger table. But yeah, it's 2,000
No.
gold.
Well, safe haven moment. No, I'm not very rock orientated.
How much is it?
I mean, we could
Two-
just buy a fucking
2,000
house.
gold.
It's true.
Did you get it? Did we get it? Hello? No,
Oh,
I think
Skelly?
we've been muted. 2,000 gold. Sorry, I got muted.
Gilly is muted.
Fucking Lord. Alright, I can hear Skelly.
Yeah, there's a delay. For
Oh, I see.
Boston.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
Was there any
I
other
don't have the
scrolls?
money.
That's it for special ones. Otherwise, he does also have a scroll of Revivify.
An arm and a leg?
What?
how much?
Oh, you're asking for the price, right?
Yeah.
500 gold.
Yeah. Only 500
Mhm.
gold.
Revivify has to be used as soon as
Or
someone goes down.
revivify.
Alright, Ailey will buy that.
Yeah.
Nice.
You already have one.
He's
don't you?
already holding one, so
Yeah.
that's two.
Yeah, I
Two's
mean,
good.
best to have those sort of things spread out
Yeah.
amongst the group.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
It won't.
Well, no, you can always just drag it off the body.
You can, if you know where it is.
That,
Oh, I had a superior healing potion.
Yeah.
Still?
yeah, we got that from
The
the
old
lady
lady.
of the Dead God Church.
Yeah,
Nice.
I forgot about that.
Cool. Well,
I
500
will.
gold.
Yeah. So
Whoever's-
500 gold from
Whoever's
Ailey.
buying it. Ailey's bought it. 500 gold.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, I've already taken 500 off.
And I'm going to give him 500 towards my works in progress. He's already got a 1,000 gold from me.
Okay.
So we should now have 1,500 total.
Where's his tab? Where's his tab? Another 500 gold.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got, say, 1,500 already.
That no, he already had 8,000. I'm adding 500 on top of that,
Oh, okay.
so we should have 1,500 now.
Sweet.
So I gave him a grand before we left last time. Making
Cool.
a big thumbs up. I leave.
All right.
Oh, also my friend was curious about that thing that you've got up on the oath. What sort of magic is that?
Oh, it's a simple illusion.
Huh?
It's easy enough. Is your friend magically inclined in some way?
Is Micaiah with us?
Yes.
I'm just. Well, yes, she's good with magic things. I don't know if she. Not a
Yeah.
wizard or anything, but
Do you kind of look at her and that
yeah, just sort of gesture to her.
he looks over at her, eyes are up and down. Yes, it's not magic for her, I'm afraid.
Oh, we learned illusion.
Cool.
And then anything else anyone wants to do?
It's getting pretty late.
Cool. Sweet. So everyone leaves the building.
I hand off one of my regular potions to Thyracus as well.
Regular potions of healing.
Yeah,
You don't
regular
have
potion
to.
of healing. I've got a couple. It's fine. No props.
Okay. I mean, I have one on me. But alright.
So it's an extra one that we can throw down your gullet if you go down. That's why I'm getting some for myself as well.
Yep, or vice versa.
Absolutely.
Spread it out amongst the party.
Cool.
Alright. Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. I got my pocket spice.
Oh, yeah.
Also pocket silver. You get that in someone's eyes. Whew.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Especially like a werewolf.
Yep, throw it in the werewolf's eyes.
I
Yeah.
was trying to decide who's the other person I should give a revivify scroll to. But I'm like the one with dash, other than Willy. But Willy's likely the one to be in the thick of everything.
Probably
When the rest of us
Thyracus, I
are
would
all
say.
long distance. So.
Thyracus is probably your best
God's
bet.
wallet.
I'll swallow.
Don't think you
bring
can
it
read
to-
off the scroll.
Bring it to whoever needs it.
Right.
I haven't
You two
asked
pay
him,
this
and
as
we've
a
made
rock
too many assumptions already.
He is
No,
not
that's
paid.
fair.
You two decide between you which one of you should take it. I've written just one on mine.
Probably Thyracus, because
There you go.
she can run faster than I can. I
There
can
you
only
go.
run
Thyracus, write
5 feet
down
per
one revivifying
direction.
scroll.
1 sec.
Whatify?
Revivify.
Revivify. Oh, yep.
Which will
How the fuck do you spell that? Ugh.
Don't ask me.
Revivify.
Mine's probably incorrect.
I spelt it that way and it's awful. There's an awful word to look
It
at.
is
It looks so wrong.
is indeed.
Mhm.
Yeesh. It's an ugly word.
Sorry, I was checking on cats. I heard a meow.
Oh, rah.
So,
The cats are like, come to bed. So I have like so many scrolls and I keep just not using them.
sounds
Well,
about
we haven't died yet, other than Ailey.
Mm.
And I did use the scroll then, didn't I?
We have had other
Jamie
use the
used
scroll.
the scroll.
Yeah.
No, I mean
No,
like
Jamie
the
didn't use the
battle.
scroll either.
No, Jamie-
I used
yeah.
I used an earth one.
So, with the scrolls of Revivify, we're still gonna do ritual revivals, so they still might not work. But
It's all good.
it's
At least
better
we've got
than-
the opportunity to try.
it's better than just being dead. So,
Yeah.
Yep. Especially being dead and in hell.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or a hell.
Mm.
Cool.
Anyway,
Good for the night.
as you leave the building, can I get you all to roll dexterity saving throws for me?
For fuck's sake.
Sorry.
Where were our horses this
I'm
whole
sorry,
time?
I'd gone
wait,
to
shit.
ending
Oh,
because I
that's
thought
the
we were ending.
No.
the same.
We're about to.
Dexterity save. Which one is that?
Ah, I can re-roll that.
Oh dear.
Good. Good. Much better.
Okay, we've got a 17, a 12, a 21, and a 22. And on Triumph.
Oof.
Okay.
Oof.
So, as you step out and you're trying to hand over potions and scrolls, the ground beneath you shakes and there's a loud boom in the distance. Micaiah and Willie are sort of thrown off their feet by the lurch in the ground and land softly, but they still fell over. And then you hear a loud screech coming from over towards the mountains, further off into the west, to the Elven Kingdoms. And you see what looks like a dragon at first, but it's shiny and weird. It seems like it's made of metal of some kind. And this it gives off a loud screech. You can see people around scrambling, and a few people look up and go up at it as it crushes the side of the mountain that it pitches up on. You can still kind of barely see it. It looks like a bird at this from this distance, but most of you have pretty good eyesight, so you can make out that it's a dragon. At least it's supposed to be. And then the top of the mountain sort of topples over and starts cascading down. You can see it start forming like an avalanche sort of thing, and cascade of snow and stuff starts falling down the mountain. Flaps its wings and flies off towards the direction of Copper Knight. And that is where we will leave it for tonight.
God damn it.
And you'll have to repeat that bit when we start
Yes, I will.
for re-dramatic effect.
Yeah. Drama.
There haven't been
Now we're
any new
ending.
characters,
But is
Nine
it-
Royale.
but
There you go.
is it
The dragon
actually
is
a
the dragon is
dragon?
called Fanny Finger Blaster. You happy, Nine? You happy? Jesus Christ.
Goodness.
Anyway,
It's Mrs. Finger Blasting to
Yes, Mrs. Finger Blaster.
I mean, if
I mean, if it's a certain kind of dragon, then you know, they already have a name, unfortunately, and we can't call them Fanny.
Mm. Well, we'll find out.
But with that naming, are we using the like which meaning are we ascribing Fanny?
That's a good
Is it
question.
sort of like the more American,
British,
Yeah.
British or
because those are two
American.
different holes.
Yeah.
One of them's not really a hole. One of them's just sort of a crevice. A fanny's just the butt. It's not the hole.
Well, it can include the hole.
Yeah.
is
There
this
is
an
an.
I'm gonna
all-inclusive
end this
Fanny?
now.
Anyway,
Thank you,
It is
everyone.
the entirety of the butt, which includes the hole.
See you Monday for Final Fantasy.
anyway, yes. Tomorrow on the Farno channel, everywhere, we'll be playing more Deep Rock Galactic. Make sure you check that out. And also check out the Farno channel for the highlights reel of the last week's episode of Deep Rock Galactic, because that shit is hilarious. That'll be coming out tomorrow as well. Friday and Saturday, Random Guy will be back over on YouNow with more Pokemon and Horizon Zero Dawn. And then Sunday, Beef will be back with more Space Marine. And then Monday, yes, we're going to be... I have been wrangled into playing Final Fantasy, so we'll play a little bit of that.
It has finally happened.
Yeah, at least for a little while. And then Tuesday, more Beef again back over on YouNow. Mondays, YouNow as well, too, by the way. And then Wednesday, back here on Twitch. We will see what the team do about this new revelation. Alrighty. Thanks, everybody. See you all next time.
Bye.